check 1, 2.
Alright. Check, check.
I got you loud and clear.
Will do, appreciate it, Mr. Security. Left, runway 23. Approaches are being conducted to parallel and converging runways. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. NOTAMs, Melbourne VOR out of service. VFR departures, advise ground control your direction of flight. Advise on initial contact you have Lima. Melbourne International Airport information, Lima, time 1053 Zulu. Wind 280 at 4, visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 21, dew point 20. Altimeter 3005. Visual approach in use. Landing departing runway 27 right, 27 left, runway 23. Approaches are being conducted to parallel and converging runways. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. NOTAMs, Melbourne VOR out of service. VFR departures, advise ground control your direction of flight. Advise on initial contact you have Lima. Melbourne International Airport information, Lima, time 1053 Zulu. Wind 280 at 4, visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 21, dew point 20. Altimeter 3005.
Altimeter 34 ground. All of that is approved as requested. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good day.
Melbourne ground, Skyhawk 1947 Fox at Big Blue with Lima requesting taxi VFR to the northwest.
Alright, break
1947 Foxtrot, Melbourne ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie.
Mike Kilo Charlie, just 27 right, 1947 Fox.
Nicely done with a turn there.
Alright. Alright, brakes are set. Alright, so doors are closed and locked. Fuel selector valve on both.
Yep.
The elevator trim for takeoff.
And before we get to the throttle, only additional thing I have to do here. Remember,
get a
yeah.
exit, get our EG. Okay. Alright, fuel pump check. Fuel pump's on. Increase fuel flow, fuel pressure, fuel pump off. Okay. Engine instruments, good. Alright. Voltage looks good. Alright, mag check. Go 2 clicks left. Alright, and left.
A little on the rough side, so go ahead and back to both real quick.
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and lean that out a little bit more. So just go press the knob and go past the stop just slightly. There we go. Yep, and go ahead and increase the RPM to about 2,000. We'll let it sit like that for a second.
Just 1947 Foxtrot, Melbourne Tower, right turn on course approved, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
That's good, so go ahead and bring it back to 18, and you can leave the mixture like it is.
Alright.
And let's just test the left again. Much better. Not kicking or anything like that.
Alright. Okay, carb heat check. Alright, make an RPM drop. And propeller. Alright, we're at 15.4. Alright. See an increase in manifold pressure. Alright, RPM. Drop, okay. And oil pressure. Alright. Alright, cowl flaps open. Do an idle check. Alright. Alright, flight controls. Alright, left aileron up. Right aileron up. Alright. Elevator down. And up. And right rudder. Left rudder. Okay, all good. And we got all our frequencies set.
Yep.
And we'll check the volume. Alright, seatbelts fastened.
Seatbelts are fastened.
Takeoff briefing. Alright, so we're saying 27 right is the most likely runway. Okay, so from here we're expecting to get a taxi via Mike Kilo to Charlie. Alright. And we have 6,000 feet of runway length, and we need approximately 1,000 feet for takeoff. If we're not airborne by Quebec, we're going to abort takeoff and just stay on the runway. And if we have an engine out, once we get airborne and are below 700 feet, then we're going to just go straight ahead, probably either to the runway overrun area or possibly to the landfill. Once we're above 700 feet, if we have an engine out, we should be able to make a turn back to 9 right. And in an emergency, it would be your controls.
Yes, sir. Very good.
Alright. Pitot heat off, cowl flaps open, parking brake release. And let's see, we've got information Lima.
It's funny that rotating beacon's not very white.
No, it's not.
Well, maybe it's a two-tone thing.
Yeah, red and white.
Yeah.
Melbourne ground, Cardinal 34287 at Big Blue with information Lima, VFR to the southwest.
Cardinal 34287, Melbourne ground, good morning, runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie.
Runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie, Cardinal 34287.
Nicely done.
Melbourne ground, good morning, November 418 to Tango, ready to pick up my IFR clearance to Winter Haven.
November 4182 Tango, Melbourne ground, clear to the Winter Haven Airport as filed. On departure, maintain 2,000, expect 4,000 within 10 minutes. Departure will be 132.65, squawk 1010.
Roger that. Clear for Winter Haven as filed. Climbing
Clear to the right,
2,000,
right.
expecting
Clear to
4,000,
left,
10 minutes after departure. Frequency upon departure 132.65, squawking 1010 for 182 Tango.
Cessna 82 Tango, read back correct, advise taxi.
Ground, good morning, Beach 445 Victor Romeo. We have Lima at the Big Blue. We are ready to copy IFR clearance to St. Augustine.
Beach 415 Victor Romeo, ground. I don't have anything on yet. What time did you file for?
Yeah, you might be right. We might need 5 more minutes. It's for 8 a.m.
Okay, give me your full call sign, verified in November 415 Victor Romeo.
That will be November 445 Victor Romeo.
445 Victor Romeo, roger, stand by 1 second.
Just a little on the fast side.
Alright.
Beach Jet 445 Victor Romeo, ground. I have your outbound to St. Augustine when you're ready.
Beach 445 Victor Romeo, ready to copy clearance.
Beach Jet 445 Victor Romeo, clear to the St. Augustine Airport as filed. On departure, maintain 2,000. Expect 10,000 within 10
That's
minutes.
good right there.
Departure will be 132.65, squawk 5547.
Beach 445 Victor Romeo, clear destination St. Augustine as filed, 2,000 feet after departure. We'll expect 10,000 in 10 minutes. We have 13265 with departure, 5547 in above.
Beach Jet 5 Victor Romeo, read back correct, advise taxi.
445 Victor Romeo. Melbourne ground, November 4182 Tango at Big Blue, ready for taxi.
Cessna 4182 Tango, Melbourne ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie.
Roger that, 27 right via Mike Kilo Charlie, 4182 Tango.
Hey, ground, Blue Streak 5386, just give me a heads up, we're pushing gate 4 now.
Blue Street 5386, roger, advise taxi.
We'll advise taxi, Blue Streak 5386.
Alright, so our final departure is clear. Landing line on. Transponder is set. Mixture. 10 degrees flaps. Should we hold off on the mixture?
Now we can go ahead and richen it up. There we go. That's
About there?
probably good right there, yeah.
Alright, 10 degrees flaps. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Switch over to tower.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, verify call sign 7812 Juliet, calling ground. November 12 Juliet, ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie, understand southbound.
Melbourne Tower, Cardinal 34287, holding short 27 right at Charlie, ready for departure.
34287 Melbourne Tower, proceed on course, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff, and we'll proceed on course, Cardinal 34287. Alright, power's coming in. Alright. Power is set. Engine instruments are green. Airspeed's alive.
50,
And they're
60.
60.
Very nicely done, sir.
Alright.
I always love morning flights.
Alright, we're clear of any obstacles. Flaps are coming up.
Airport 19 ground, good morning. Proceed as requested. Cessna 739 Zulu Uniform, Melbourne ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie.
Melbourne Tower, November 4182 Tango, holding short 927 right, we're ready for departure.
Cessna 4182 Tango, Melbourne Tower, holds short, runway
Alright, coming up on 1,000 feet, about 25 inches.
Right, 4182 Tango.
And 2,500 RPM.
Cessna 4791 Echo, Melbourne ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie.
Go ahead and turn to the south. Yeah.
Good morning, Melbourne Tower with 887, about 10 miles north from the field. First stop with information.
And we'll keep going to about 3,000 feet, so.
Alright.
At 2,000.
Airport 19 ground, proceed on runway 27 left, report 1 off.
That's good right about there, yeah.
Brutal
So if you want, you can bug this heading
right,
and climb.
27 right, report midfield downwind.
Okay, 887, join 25 right, midfield.
Enter the right traffic, report midfield 27 right, relay 87.
Cessna 4182 Tango, Melbourne Tower, fly runway heading, maintain 2000, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Maintaining runway heading, climbing 2000, 27 right, clear for takeoff for 182 Tango.
Blue Streak 5386 ground, runway 27 left, taxi via Tango.
Let's go ahead and turn the landing light off and get the strobes on.
X-ray Melbourne ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie.
Melbourne Tower, Skyhawk, 9812 Julia at Charlie 27 right, ready for departure.
System 9812 Julia, Melbourne Tower, left turn on course, approved runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Approved runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, 12 Juliet.
Cessna 4182 Tango, continue runway heading, maintain 2000, contact Orlando departure.
Maintaining runway heading, climbing 2000, contacting Orlando departure for 182 Tango, thank you.
Cessna 711 Whiskey Echo, Melbourne ground, runway 27 right, taxi.
Yeah, try it now. It adjusts the start time. You're good to go. Great flight.
Trying to get my altitude exactly at 3,000.
No worries. Might want to reduce the manifold pressure a little bit. There we go. Back to 21 there.
Did it jump up to 23? I thought I had it at 21. Maybe I did.
Yeah, you had it at 21, but when you started bringing back the propeller, the manifold pressure started rising. It does look like it's hopping on you. Is the throttle lock set right? Bring it back to 21 and then just tighten down the throttle lock there.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, maybe it's just creeping in on you. I mean, really good performance today. Look how fast we're flying.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and enjoy the view for a minute while I get my view limiting device.
Okay.
Alright, so my controls?
Alright, your controls.
My controls. There you go.
Alright.
And if you feel sick at all, let me know and just go ahead and take those things off.
Alright, okay.
Okay. So, when I tell you to, I'll give you back the controls, and I just want you to keep us, I'll put us on a nice cardinal heading real quick. Right, so we're just going to increase the bank a little bit, and we can go standard rate. So just put the wing of the aircraft on the turn coordinator, right on the mark there, keep the ball centered.
Okay.
Right, so nice standard rate turn. Which in this case for us right now is about 10 degrees. I shot past west there while I'm making that explanation. Let me go back a little bit. There we go. Alright, so just go ahead and keep us on a heading of west at 3,000 feet. So your controls?
Alright, my controls.
Alright, power doesn't have to change, nothing else has to change. So your heading, the numbers are getting bigger.
Okay.
There we go. But you notice when you apply the rudder, what happens to our bank there? Yeah. So if you need to apply a little bit of rudder trim, I mean, that's not technically cheating.
Alright, heading.
There, so my controls real quick, I'll show you something real quick.
Alright, air controls.
My controls. So, I'm almost just relaxing my right foot on that right rudder, and it seems to keep it pretty well coordinated. Alright, and the pitch is, or roll is just about even there, but I'm not necessarily paying attention to that. This aircraft likes to fly pretty uncoordinated, it feels like sometimes. Right. Our airspeed doesn't change, so our altitude doesn't change. So I'm just trying to keep the ball centered and the wings level, which requires a little bit of left aileron pressure because it still has a tendency to want to roll to the right. So as long as you're coordinated and your heading isn't changing, your pitch should just be about level.
Okay.
Right? If I were to let go of the yoke, which this thing loves to roll to the right and keep the ball centered, look what's happening to our roll.
Okay.
So, but if I kind of just imagine that I'm keeping the ball centered and our heading doesn't change, and a little bit of right aileron pressure, this aircraft will stay wings level.
Alright.
So I'll go ahead and give us a turn here. We'll go to a heading of south. So I begin with a little bit of bank, a little tiny bit of left rudder pressure until we're at a standard rate turn. A little bit of back pressure so we don't descend. Right, so I'm going a scan here. That's good. Altimeter's not changing. I see we're about 15 degrees of bank. That's fine. Back to here, 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 right, and I'm looking over at our heading now, here, 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 back to our heading now. Okay, so 10 degrees. Start bringing it out gently. There we go.
All right.
Here, 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 straight and level. Wings according to this are level, heading's not changing, ball centered, altitude's not changing. Then again, that's how I'm doing my scan here.
Okay.
So, attitude, heading's not changing, ball center, wings level, altimeter's not changing. Back to altitude, or attitude again. So, go ahead and just keep a straight and level on a heading of 180,
All right.
3,000 feet. So, your controls?
All right, my controls.
Delta North traffic, skyflight 658, over the Big Canal, east heading at 3000 Chandel, Delta North.
Delta West Practice Air Cardinal 34287, 4 miles to the west of the flooded farm field, 3,000 feet south, BAI. Alright, pretty good. Now, when I tell you and when you're ready, so it'll be a two-part thing here.
Okay.
I want you to go ahead and give us a turn to a heading of 090.
All right.
3,000 feet, 090.
All right, turning left.
Alright, so standard rate turn. There we go, watching the ball. What's our heading?
All right, 090.
Yep. What heading are we passing through right now?
120, 119, 118.
Right. What's our airspeed?
113.
Good. Now let's look at our heading again. Look at our ball.
All right, and we're coming up on 190.
Alright, there we go.
Should be level now. Wings level, okay. 3,000 feet. Whoop.
Hotel East Track 1061 X-ray, head southbound at 2,600, setting up for
So when I tell you, I want you to give me a 270-degree turn to the right. And we're going to go to a heading of north.
Alright, turning to the right. Okay.
Alright, doing good with the coordination. Ball's good, altimeter's good. We're turning in the correct direction. How do you feel?
I feel good. It's a little disorienting.
It really is.
Yeah. Still turning, okay.
That's why you really have to trust your instruments if you ever get in a cloud.
Looks like we're descending a little, okay.
And the best piece of advice that anyone ever gave me, I think I've said it before, but fly like it's a secret.
Fly like what?
Fly like it's a secret.
Okay.
Yeah, like you don't want anyone to know that you're actually turning or maneuvering or doing anything.
Okay.
Makes the corrections smooth if they're small, and small corrections and adjustments. As long as the passengers stay asleep in the back, you know you're doing a good job, right? Turbulence aside. There we go, a little bit of back pressure. Good job, I could see that with the VSI changing.
Yeah.
Ball still good.
And we
60 degrees of heading left.
Getting there, okay.
Heading southwest to the flooded farm field for
We're a little bit faster than standard rate, but that's okay. Alright, here we are coming to north. 10 degrees left. There we go. Good job. 3,000 feet, ball center, 360.
Alright.
Good job. Let's just stay on 360 for a minute.
Alright.
Okay. Now, while on a heading of north, I want you to go ahead and execute a climb to 4,000 feet.
Climb to 4,000 feet, okay.
So we're going to do that by increasing the propeller and then increasing the manifold pressure. So go to 25, 100 RPM, and then 25 inches of manifold pressure. And let's climb at about 100 miles an hour. On a heading of north. There we go. And we'll just go to 4,000 feet just to remind you.
Alright.
Doing a good job. Doing an outstanding job.
Skyborne up, Sky Flight 436 requesting total ramp release.
Hotel West Praxair Cardinal 34287, 4,000 feet over Kurtz Field, heading north, BAI. Hotel East, Hotel West. Alright. Watch your heading there as we do this. There we go.
North south traffic, flight 558 is crossing the east bend, southbound 3000, still north.
Alright. When I tell you to, I want you to go ahead and give me a 270 degree turn to the left this time, all the way to heading of east.
Alright.
Alright, whenever you're ready.
Alright. Turning left.
There we go. Watch your altitude. There we go. Now go ahead when I tell you to and when you're ready.
Alright.
On the heading of 090, heading of east, go ahead and give me a descent down to 3,500 feet. And you can do that at 500 feet per minute.
Okay.
So remember with the descents, you don't have to touch the propeller control. It's just carburetor.
Alright.
Yep. And usually about 18 inches, 19 to 18 inches. There we go. Heading is 090.
What vertical speed did you say?
500 foot per minute.
Okay.
Hotel West traffic, Skyhawk 739 Zulu uniform is 1 mile to the
And
north.
to 3,500 feet.
500 feet westbound, Hotel West traffic.
Hotel East, Hotel West, Cardinal 34287 over the farm fields, 3,500 feet eastbound, BAI.
Alright, looks like I might have leveled off a little bit early.
That's all right.
Bring it down a little bit more and level off here.
Hotel with traffic 711 Whiskey Echo 3600 over Kurtz Field westbound, Salt.
So that's 106 on X-ray 2400 down to 1500, simulated and fire about 1 to the east of Square Lake. So to what?
739 Zulu Uniform 711 Whiskey Echo. We're just off your nose, same altitude heading westbound, setting up for Salt.
No traffic, flight 688, just north of the east end of the turnpike.
My controls real quick.
Alright, your controls.
My controls, thank you, sir.
Zulu Uniform, do you guys have 1 Whiskey Echo in sight?
Confirm, we're just proceeding a little bit to the southwest to give you guys some space.
Roger, thank you.
You have authorization to be over Kirksville?
Say again?
You have authorization to be over Kirksville?
That's Kurt asking if he has.
Request permission from the master himself.
Permission granted.
And Jerry.
You're clear down to the airspace.
Morning, Kurt.
Morning.
All right. So here we go. I'll demonstrate something about what do you call it? Unusual attitudes, real quick.
Okay.
So just how quickly things can get out of hand, right? So we have the carb heat out already. Let's say I keep my heading and my pitch attitude the same. So we're about like 2.5 degrees nose up, right? I'm just keeping my nose at about 5 degrees. Or 2.5 degrees, I don't know why I keep saying that. So we'll just hold it there. Look what happens to our speed.
Alright, yeah.
Our speed starts decreasing.
Yeah.
Look what happens to our vertical speed.
And, yeah, we're descending.
So this can be deceptive.
Okay.
Right? The idea of a false horizon.
Okay.
So, or sorry, artificial horizon, not a false horizon.
Yeah. So the nose is level, or slightly up, but
Scott,
that doesn't mean we're climbing.
November 737, November Victor, currently
So that can be a problem.
3 miles
right.
southeast
So
of
let me
Lake
bring it back
Winder
to 21 inches.
2500.
And let me give us a turn to the north here. Just because we have traffic behind us, and if we get slow, I know that he could have some difficulty seeing us. So that's one example of how your instruments can be problematic, right? Let's start on the heading of 270 for this demonstration, right?
Bravo traffic, just take points at 3088.
So here we are, we're coordinated with the rudder, we're on the heading of 270.
Okay.
Right, if I just hold the wings level, and I'm paying attention to the attitude indicator, that's fine. Here I am, feet flat on the floor, wings are level. Watch what happens to my heading. Unless they really got that rudder trim working nicely now. Alright, let's go ahead and increase some power, keep our altitude. There we go. Now it's starting to do what I wanted to do. So, it's only a change of 4 degrees, but 4 degrees over time becomes 8. 8 doubles becomes 16.
Okay.
So it's important to stay coordinated. And we're not teaching you how to do IFR flying for the actual IFR flying, we're just teaching you how to live, basically.
Okay.
But this highlights the importance of adequate rudder control.
Yeah.
Right? And here's the other thing. So your trim is really trimmed for an angle of attack or a deflection of the control. You can also think of it as a trim for an airspeed. So we were about maybe 110. If I were to let go of the nose right now I'll stay coordinated for this here. What's going to happen is this is going to stabilize about 110. So it's going to get slow first. And look, I'm only holding the yoke. But see how the nose is starting to drop?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's going to hunt for 110. So trim is a very important thing too, because if we're trimmed for 110 but we increase the power, what's going to happen over time is we're going to climb. So now we're going back into a climb. It's about 110.
Okay.
So really what you've done is you've trimmed the aircraft for an airspeed. So you now slow down, so now the nose is going to drop a little bit.
Okay.
Vertical speed decreases, airspeed increases slightly until it stabilizes around 110, then it goes back into a climb again.
Okay.
And it gets worse the more power you add. We're also using this climb to get above any other traffic in the area. Zulu uniforms out here somewhere, but they're probably no factor. They're outside of 2 nautical miles and almost 1,000 feet below us. But yeah, see, look at that. We're climbing still about 110, nose up. And if I were to go back into a cruise configuration, we should be straight and level. So I'll go 21 inches, 23, stabilize around 100, 107, 108. Oh yeah, 108. So not bad. So really you're trimming for an airspeed.
Okay.
I have those guys out there, they're no factor. But it's really easy to become disoriented with trying to fly the aircraft by reference to the instruments. So I'll go ahead and give you the controls again and let you get used to this a little bit more. First thing I want you to do, as soon as you get the controls back, let's see here, we're clear out there to the left, go ahead and give me a turn to heading us south. We're going to maintain 4,000 feet.
Alright. Okay, my controls.
Your controls.
Alright, turning left.
Charlie South traffic, Skyflight 658, 2 miles east of the sod farm, setting up for 8 sun pylons. Charlie South.
Alright, very good. Now maintaining a heading south, and we're going to try and keep it plus minus 10 degrees. Go ahead and give me a climb to 4,500 feet.
Alright.
Southeast Skyhawk 656 Mike Foxtrot over farm field. 1,500 feet headed towards Valkyria. Hotel.
Mike Fox 6 actually is off. You're about 2 o'clock, 1,000, center per ground. Alright, we're looking for you. Sun's kind of in our way. There should be no factor. We're going to be crossing front.
Delete Hotel West Praxair Cardinal 34287 over Big Blue Cypress Lake, 4,500 feet south BAI.
Alright, I think I reduced power too much there.
Bravo traffic 704 Mike Combo is Cherokee White and Blue, currently over I-95, 3 nautical miles southeast of Lake Poinsett, 2,300, climbing to 4,005, heading southbound.
Alright, very good. How do you feel about this so far?
Feel good, yeah.
Alright, go ahead and give us a turn. Your choice, left or right.
Okay.
Back to heading north.
Back to heading north.
4,500 feet.
Alright, I'm gonna turn left.
Charlie South traffic, Skyflight 436 over the flooded farm fields. We'll be doing Shondells, I'm at 25, going up to 45. Charlie South.
Lewis Praxair Cardinal 3428 over Blue Lake Cypress, 4,500 feet heading north, BAI. Alright, so what I want you to do, go ahead, put your head down, and we're going to try and fly straight and level for as long as possible. This will be a little bit of some unusual attitude recoveries.
Okay.
So, how many fingers am I holding up?
I can't see.
There we go, that was the test.
Alright, so I'm seeing shadows moving, so I feel like we must be turning, but I don't know which way.
That's okay. Don't worry about the shadows. The shadows don't exist when we're in a cloud.
Yeah, okay.
So just try and keep it straight and level. And if you have to even close your eyes to, you don't have to, but like looking down so you don't see the shadows or anything like that, that'll definitely put you in an unusual attitude. Good, doing good so far. You don't feel sick or anything, do you?
No.
No? Okay. We're doing good so far. I'm just going to let it go like this until we've really put ourselves in an unusual attitude.
Okay.
Okay, you can recover.
Okay. Alright, there's wings level. Oops, no, there's wings level.
So let's see, that was 1, 2, we did 3 180s left and right.
Okay.
Yeah, here's the track on 4 flight.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
So west traffic, Skyhawk 739 Zulu uniform is over Kurtz Field, 3,000 feet descending.
I'm gonna go ahead and have you put your head down again. Okay. It'll be my controls, and I'll put you in an unusual attitude.
Okay.
And I just want to see how you recover. So my controls.
Okay, your controls.
Your controls.
Alright, my controls. Right.
Just looking at the instruments. There we go.
That should be wings level, or approximately, whoa. Alright, we are climbing, so.
Amazingly, we made it back to 4,500 feet and our and our airspeed. So what I did there, all I did was I put you in a bank, and I let the aircraft descend.
Okay.
That's all it was. That was really good recovery. The only additional thing I would recommend is pulling the car beat and reducing the power once we recover, so we don't accelerate the airplane.
Okay.
Or so the airplane doesn't keep accelerating, right?
All right.
So that's pretty good. Let's do another one.
All right.
So my controls again.
All right, your controls.
And let's see here, we have a guy. He's 4 miles away, so we'll just go the other direction here.
Alpha South traffic, Skyflight 884, northbound 5,500 feet, practicing VMC demos, Alpha South traffic.
Charlie South traffic, Skyflight 436 at 4,000 feet, going to be doing steep spirals over the flooded farm fields down to 1,500, Charlie South.
Your controls.
All right, my control. Wings level. Pitch level.
Can we get Pepe extension, please?
Hotel West, Praxair Cardinal 34287 over the north shore of Blue Lake, Cypress, 4,500 feet, BAI heading northwest. Good job.
All right.
Most people overreact with that one and throw you back into a turn because you get used to the turn.
Yeah. I felt a lot of G's there for a while.
Yeah.
I was right.
And then an abrupt turn the other way. Okay.
And we hit our wake too, so, alright, one more for you.
Okay.
And then I promise I'm done messing you up. Okay, so go ahead, head down again.
Okay, your controls.
My controls.
Skyhold 739 Zulu uniform is 1,000 feet over Curtis Field, resuming ground reference, Hotel West traffic.
Your controls.
All right, my controls. Okay, wings are level. Let's get the climbing. Get the nose down. Oh, not too much. All right. Oh.
There you go. So I did mess with the trim.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, okay, so that pitch was throwing me off.
Yep.
Because we are pitched up even though we're not climbing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and demonstrate entering slow flight
The man-made lakes doing stalls at 2,500.
while in instrument flight. So I'll go ahead and take the controls real quick.
Okay, your controls.
My controls. So I'll go ahead and put us on a nice cardinal heading. And we'll get back down to 4,500.
4,000 doing steep spirals down to 1,500 over the flooded farm field. Charlie South.
Hotel West, Hotel East, Sky 1061 X-ray about to the southwest Penn Island at 2,000, heading northbound back to Melbourne.
Alright, so we're on a heading west now. We're at 4,000, almost 500 feet, and I'll just get us down there real quick. So we'll set it for slow flight. So we'll go ahead, car repeat. Put the propeller to full, maintaining a heading west. Right, we'll go ahead and reduce the power. And we're just keeping our heading west, 4,500 feet by holding back pressure within the white arc, flaps 10, 20, 30. Alright, still pitching back, and we start adding some power back in so we don't keep descending. And trim the airplane. Remember, we're trimming for an airspeed. So, and as that power comes in, you have to add some right rudder or else we start turning left. So there's 65 and 4,500. On a heading west. And it takes a noticeable amount of right rudder pressure.
Hotel West traffic 711 Whiskey Echo, 1,000 feet, 8 on
And if you see you start going a little bit too much to the right, just relax a little bit of that right rudder. Your left turning tendencies, your wing level, will start bringing you around. There we go. And if we want to do a maneuver with it real quick, I'll just go ahead and put us on a heading north here. So north, I want 65 miles an hour, 4,500 feet, and a turn to the right, heading north, and we can do this standard rate. And it doesn't take so much bank in slow flight. It takes a lot more rudder. Over the power as we descend it a little bit. .350, start taking out that bank and rudder. There we go. Still at 65 and 40 feet low. So more right rudder, a little bit more power, keeping 65. There we go. And then recovery is easy. Go to West Prax Air Cardinal 34287 over the farm fields 4,500 feet northbound BAI. Alright, and then recovery is pretty easy. So we'll just go ahead, take out the carb heat, apply some power, lower the nose, take flaps out all the way to flaps 10, start trimming nose down, keeping 4,500 feet and heading north, flaps up all the way, still keeping a heading north. Let me get back to that. And we'll go 21, 23. See, back to 20. Alright. And let's see where we are in relation to everything. That's fine. I'll go ahead and give us a turn. Back to the south again. Looking to the right, clear right. And I'll go ahead and have you just put us in slow flight.
Alright.
Alright, as best as you can within 10 degrees left or right, go ahead and put us into slow flight at 4,500 feet. When you're ready, your controls.
Alright, my controls.
Your controls.
Charlie South traffic, Skyflight 436.
Alright, slow flight. Heartbeat.
At 4,000. You're doing steep route at 1,500. Charlie South.
Alright, we're in the way dark. Flight 10.
You can go flaps all the way.
Alright. Alright, there's 65.
Alright, well on this heading south, go ahead and just get us back up to 4,500 feet, so just add a little bit of power. Keep us at 65. Alright, watch your speed there. There we go. And just stay here at 4,500 feet, 65 miles an hour, and heading of 80.
Alright.
Or sorry, 180. There we go. Yep.
Charlie South traffic, Skyflight 556, 2,500 east of the man-made lakes doing stalls, Charlie South.
Now on this heading here, I want you to go ahead and recover. So heading 180, go ahead and recover, keep 4,500 feet.
Okay, so curb heat
Traffic
off.
84 is 8 miles off the shoreline, 5,000 feet southbound, engine shut down, feathering.
Yep. Watch your altitude. Forgetting the flaps there.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's so hard.
Okay. Alright.
Charlie South traffic, Skyflight 436 over the man-made lake, going to be doing chandelles up to 5,500 at 3,000.
Southeast 3429 Echo, over abandon at 3,500 feet, climbing to 4,500, heading south.
Alright, keep us on a heading of 180. I'm going to bug something else, but just remember 180 and get us back down to 4,500 feet. Alright, go ahead and turn us to a heading of 045, left or right hand turn, your choice. I already have it bugged.
Alright, 045, I'm going to go left.
Turning near Bradley 0 Hotel West, 0904 Papa Golf, 3,700 feet. 3 west of the flooded farmers field, operating between 4,000 and 3,005 Hotel West.
Good. Alright, keep flying this way for a little bit. Let me check what time it is. Alright, that's fine. I'll get the weather real quick and I'll just have you stay under the instruments.
Okay.
24 is out of service. VFR departures, advise ground control your direction of flight. On initial contact, advise information. Melbourne International Airport information, Mike METAR 1153 Zulu. Wind 270 at 3, visibility 10 miles, sky clear. Temperature 21, dew point 21, altimeter 3006. Visual approaching use, landing and departing, runway 27 left, 27 right, runway 23. Approaches are being conducted to parallel and converging runways. Hazardous weather information for Florida and...
Alright, information, Mike. Alright, I'm going to go ahead. Let's see, that's 210. It's about 215. Go ahead and put this in VLOC mode. We're already tuned into Melbourne VOR, which is 11585. You can identify that.
And I think their VOR might be out.
Oh yeah, they said VOR out of service. They did say that.
Yeah, I think I remember
Curious if VOR might be out of service, but there would be another nearby VOR we could use.
Soto East, Soto West, 3429 Echo, just west of Penn Island at 4,500 feet, heading south.
Alright, so that's about 340 magnetic. .1173. Yep, that is correct.
Hotel East and West traffic, Skyhawk 711 Whiskey Echo, heading
So let's go
northeast back to Melbourne at 1,800 feet. Hotel East and West.
go. So, a little bit of VOR work here, right?
Okay.
Once the localizer comes in for the 340 radial out of Treasure Coast VOR, we're going to go ahead and follow that, and that should take us to the abandoned.
Okay.
Figure out what radial we're on, we'll just turn this until it centers, so we're probably a little bit more westbound.
North of the man-made lakes, doing stalls.
There we go.
Hotel traffic.
Interesting. 293, about to pass it, okay.
Alpha South, Skyline 662, head north along the coast, doing stalls. Alpha.
If you want, you can turn us a little bit more to the east, if not east, until we intercept or get closer to intercept the 340 radial.
Delta North, Charlie South traffic, Skyflight 439, be over the sod farms at 1,500, practicing 8 on pounds.
Bravo traffic, Seneca 147 Bravo Zulu is westbound over Lake Winder at 4,500, simulated into Celia, Bravo.
So we're on the north side of the Treasure Coast VOR, and we have a more northerly radial bug. That means we will have a 2 indication once we turn away from it. Or sorry, a from indication once we turn away from it. Or even now, actually, yeah, it's a from indication. Alright. Starting to come in, so go ahead and start giving us a turn to 340. Give us a turn to the left. Just standard rate. I know we're going to overshoot a little bit, but that's okay.
Lock is open. Waggler, I talked to the Tracon earlier today. Yeah, there's no closures over there except for like runway closures.
Traffic, November 644 Final Tango, currently overfly I-95 in the south of Melbourne, like 7 nautical miles, doing slow flight 2,000 feet heading southbound. Hotel you.
Alright, so this is indicating that we are slightly right of course.
Okay.
So go ahead, turn slightly to the left.
3015, still north.
That's good right there. Just 10 degrees is all we need.
North traffic, Skyflight 552, we are at 3,500. We are 6 miles east of Blue Cypress Lake with stall.
I wonder if closing the cowl flaps will make the cylinders heat up more evenly. Imagine the ones towards the back of the engine are the ones that are hotter, so I don't really think so, but... Alright, so it's starting to come in again. Once we get to about half a dot, so halfway in between, we can start turning back.
Okay.
So that's once we get to a half a dot, so we're still about 1.5 right now.
West Hotel is traffic, Flight 647 over to Benton, south, westbound, 2000, climbing for 3,500. Hotel is traffic.
Delta, Skyflight 558, descending out of 3,000 down to 1,005, just south of the big canal, heading back to Vero, Del North. Skyflight 439, this Skyflight 558, you up?
Alright, so there's about a half dot's deflection, so just a gentle turn to 340. Probably level out there a little bit, just let it come in closer. Still slightly right at course, but it's pretty good.
Flight 644 is about a mile east of Jesky Lake, turning southbound, going to remain at or below 2,200 and slow flight. Let's leave the flight.
To 345.
That's alright, there we go. Alright, good.
Bravo traffic, Seneca 147 Bravo Zulu is to the east of Lake Winder. Emergency descending down to 2000 Bravo.
Alright, see this new course line, let's see, of 003.
Okay.
Go ahead and turn us to 003. Go ahead and also give me a descent to 2,000 feet. And we can do it at 500 feet per minute.
West traffic, November 644 Tango, currently over farm fields and power lines, and 2,000 feet heading to our south, doing part of Stall Hotel West. south, Skyfly 427, 3500 over man-made lakes. 4 fundamental 5-minute race.
Bravo traffic, Seneca 1% Bravo Zulu is approaching the I-95, last call, back in command.
Alright, while you're doing this, let's go ahead and review the descent checklist real quick, even though we're already in descent.
Pan Island, 3,500 southbound.
Alright, mixture adjust.
Mixture's fine.
Power is required. Yep. Carb heat is required.
Traffic, Skyfly 439 over Sod Farm.
Alright, we got our ATIS.
Yep, information, Mike.
Pylon, Delta North.
Alright, altimeter set 3005.
3006. So I'll go ahead and get this one here.
Alright. Alright, and landing light on.
Yes, sir.
West traffic, November 644 Tango, currently over Salt.
Yeah, just follow the guidance on here so far. So we have a...
Alright, so it is, we need to go left to line up?
Just slightly. We're headed right towards where we're needing to go. I made a waypoint for radiation and abandoned, so you're following the guidance to radiation.
Cessna 1 Whiskey Echo, as you proceed straight out, you'll see Cherokee traffic departing the south runway. They're off to the departure, and now they're going to be turning northbound over to 95, so just make sure you do your crosswind turn prior to 95.
We have that traffic in sight. We'll do our crosswind turn prior to 95, 711 Whiskey Echo.
Tech flight 658, traffic off your right side and slightly behind you is a Cessna in right close for the north runway. They have you in sight. We'll make their crosswind prior to you turning north.
Roger, looking for that traffic to Tech flight 658.
Tech flight 658, you're above all my pattern traffic, so you can proceed on course at this time, leaving the Delta frequency change as approved. Good day.
I proceed on course. Frequency change is approved. Tech flight 658. Good day.
Tag 9 Zulu uniform, you can turn direct the numbers now for runway 27 right. You are number 1, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 27 right, turning direct to the numbers, 739 Zulu uniform.
Melbourne Ground, Tech flight 602.
We'll level off at 2,000 feet. We're at 2,500 right now.
Alright. Tower back taxi full length, 23, clear for takeoff, proceed on course south.
Back taxi full length, 23, proceed on course south, Tech flight 602.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, Tech flight 602.
Stock 1 Whiskey Echo, ensure you're flying the pattern altitude of 1,000.
Yeah, we'll just keep this heading once we pass the waypoint.
3006.
3006, 711 Whiskey Echo.
Stock 1 Whiskey Echo, start looking ahead and to your right. You're going to be following company Cessna on the opposite direction, dog leg to final 600 feet. Let me know when you see the Cessna.
Looking for that traffic, 711 Whiskey Echo.
Melbourne Tower, Cardinal 34287, FIT, over radiation information, Mike, full stop FIT.
Cardinal 34287, Melbourne Tower, enter left base, runway 27 left, cleared to land.
Left base for 27 left, cleared to land, 34287.
Stock 1 Whiskey Echo, traffic coming up off your right wing is about a quarter mile, final now 400 feet.
711 Whiskey Echo has that traffic in sight.
Skyhawk 1 Whiskey Echo, follow that traffic number 2, runway 27 right, clear touch and go.
Follow that traffic, 27 right, number 2, touch and go, 711 Whiskey Echo.
Cardinal 287, let's change this up. Proceed direct the numbers for 27 left. You are still clear to land.
Direct the numbers, 27 left, clear land, 34287.
First flight 1, Melbourne Tower, you with me?
Okay.
Yeah, first flight 1 is a Pineda south.
Let's go ahead.
First flight 1,
and you had it backwards there. It's 21 or 2300 RPM, 2100 21 inches manifold pressure. That's all right. I was like, something sounds funny. Okay, go ahead and do the pre-landing checklist.
Check flight 604.
All right, before landing, make sure set.
All right, that's good.
Fuel selector on both. Seatbelts fastened, flaps set.
Go ahead slightly to the left there. We were turning away. There we go.
Seatbelts fastened, drop high RPM.
Yep.
And approach speed 70.
So go ahead and we'll go prop high RPM.
649 Melbourne Tower, hold short runway.
Let's go ahead and apply carb heat. Yep. And go ahead and put me on a heading.
287. You need to proceed direct the numbers for 27 left. I have medevac traffic.
All right, my control real quick.
Along
All right, your control.
the Indian River that needs to get to the hospital. Turn left, direct the numbers 27 left.
Direct the numbers 27 left. Sorry about that. 34287. Okay. So you can go visual if you want.
Okay.
So I'll just go ahead and configure us here real quick.
Over tower, Twin Takeoff 373 Uniform Sierra is on the RNAV 27 right, full stop.
Twin Takeoff 373 Uniform Sierra Melbourne Tower, continue for runway 27 right, report a 3 mile final.
We'll report that 3 mile.
So we're just going to go direct the numbers here.
Tag 90 Uniform Kilo 1 to parking, monitor ground.
I'll just keep the speed up with this descent here. Once we get a little closer, we'll go flaps 10.
First flight 1, if you can't start bringing it down to at or below 500 for me.
At or below 500, first flight 1.
And first flight 1, traffic about 2 miles southeast of the field. Direct the numbers for 27 left is a Cardinal, 1,500 feet descending.
First flight 1 looking.
Tech flight 602, continue on course, leaving the Delta. Frequency change is approved.
Continue course, the Delta South Lake, frequency approved.
Alright, so we'll go flaps 10, configure for 90.
Cardinal 34287, traffic about 3 miles north of your position, southbound along the west bank of the Indian River is a medevac helicopter, 700 feet, going to be landing at the hospital. They will pass behind you.
Looking for traffic, 34287.
Twin Takeoff 3 Uniform Sierra, traffic ahead and to your right, southbound through your final is a medevac helicopter. You are number 1 for 27 right, clear to land.
27 right, clear to land, looking for the medevac helicopter, 3 Uniform Sierra.
Alright, we'll go to 80
1
here.
Whiskey Echo, extend upwind, I'll call your crosswind.
Extend upwind, you'll call a crosswind, 711 Whiskey Echo.
Alright, your controls if you want.
Alright,
so it's going to be unusual, but
we're
going to go keep flying right towards the end of the runway there. That's fine.
Looking no joy. I got him in sight now, no factor.
First flight 1, very good. Maintain visual with him landing at the hospital.
I have traffic as well.
First flight 1, roger.
Cardinal 287, the medevac helicopter now passing off your right side behind you, no factor. You're still clear to land, 27 left.
Clear land 27 left, traffic inside 34287. Alright, go ahead, flaps 30.
Melbourne Tower 1747 Lima is inbound on the 27
Let's go flaps, or let's slow up to 70. Pull out that power a little bit.
1747 Lima, Melbourne Tower, continue for runway 27 left, report a 3 mile final.
3 mile final for 27 left back course, 1747 Lima.
Tack 1 Whiskey Echo, make right close traffic, report right midfield downwind.
Right to close traffic, right midfield downwind, world report 711 Whiskey Echo.
Tech flight 604.
Alright, and while still descending and maintaining 70, we'll go ahead and make our left turn here.
Frequency change approach, Tech flight 604. Have a good day.
There we go. We're a little high, so you can probably pull out a little bit of power. There we go. Keep that nose down for 70. And I'll just be with you on the controls, my friend. Looking good.
Alright.
Bit of a dog-leg approach. So we're doing good.
388 Yankee, 12 miles to the south of the airfield. With information, Mike inbound for a full stop.
Good morning, Melbourne Tower, 1747 Lima is 3 miles inbound for localized back course.
There we go, good. A little bit too much there, so lower the nose and add a little bit of power.
Continue for 27 left.
Bring the nose back. Alright, power idle.
43 miles final.
And hold that nose off.
Sir, 838 Yankee Melbourne Tower, maintain VFR, give me a call back.
Oh, bird.
Southwest, where are you parking?
We're going to be a taxi back,
on Charlie here.
and we'll give you a call at 5 Southwest.
Cardinal 287 left at Charlie, Victor 1 Victor to FIT, monitor ground.
Charlie, Victor 1 Victor, monitor ground to FIT 34287, and be advised possible bird strike there. I don't know, we just saw some feathers, we saw them come up.
Cardinal 34287,
hold
roger.
there.
Do you know where the bird strike occurred?
Somewhere between, let's see here, we're on Charlie and the taxi report us, we're, let's see here.
So you're saying it happened around Romeo?
Yeah, between Romeo and Charlie 34287.
Tech flight 649er, it's going to be a couple of minutes, possible bird strike. I had your release and I was just about to let you go, but I've got to get a runway inspection done, so just hang tight for me, yeah?
Is that Tech flight 619?
Melbourne Tower 711 with Echo is downwind for...
So let's monitor ground.
Airport 19 is going to proceed over to 27 left at Romeo.
Let's go, Victor 1.
661, I'm going to change your runway to 23. 27 left is going to be closed for a minute to get an inspection done. So continue to 23 via Foxtrot Alpha.
All right, runway 23 via Foxtrot Alpha for Tech flight 661. Thank you.
And we'll inspect for damage ourselves here. So we said Victor 1, so that's the next one.
Tango Epic Blue, November for VFR departure to
365 Alpha Tango, Melbourne ground.
I hate to be that guy, but...
Mike, Kilo, Charlie.
27 right here, Mike, Kilo, Charlie.
You saw those feathers too, right?
Yeah. Well, I saw the bird.
Yeah. Alright, we'll go over here. I just saw feathers last second.
Aircraft had the strike.
Yeah, it was a Cardinal going into FIT, Cardinal 287.
Melbourne ground, tech flight 656 at FIT South run-up area with Mike looking to taxi for VFR departure to the north.
Cardinal 287 ground.
287.
Let me see what they want.
Go.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll go this way here.
Cardinal 287, when you get, if you can, just let me know if you had any damage. If you did, we're going to have to do some paperwork.
Will do. I'll shut down here. Would you like me to call the tower if you have a number?
Sure. It's, let me know when you're ready to copy.
Ready to copy.
321 768 1524.
321 768 1524 34287. Alright, good. It's funny to ask for a number to call. Normally you're given a number.
South run-up ramp with Mike looking for VFR departure to the north.
You can keep going forward.
On the ground, runway 23, Victor, Foxtrot, Alpha.
Yep, keep going until the main wheels are on the
main
stripe
wheels
here.
on
Yeah.
the stripe, okay.
Yep, that's good right there.